All right, guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got the C5 and the C6 under the garage, and I had a little problem yesterday with the C5, but I think I got it. I had the reservoir for my cooling system right here. You know where it is, right there. The end piece broke. Let me see if I can find it. This piece broke off and it was leaking water, and the water was leaking as it was running, and so I had a time, it's been doing it for a while, and I had a hard time figuring out where the leak was coming from. But yesterday it ran hot, but it left a piece. I ended up cutting this piece off, and it left a piece that was about may have been 1 inch long. And what I did, I moved the hose up on it. Here it is right here, right there. And now I'm trying to get this clamp on here. I never seen a clamp like this with this deal here, this twist deal. And I don't know if that's tight enough, but I have it on there. I had to really work with it to get it up on there. But I got it on there, and I'm hoping it'll hold. I'm going to fill it up with, I'm not going to put any antifreeze in it right now, but I'm going to put some water in it just in case it doesn't hold, but I think it's going to hold. It twisted the hose a little bit, but I think it'll be all right. And now I'm trying to get it tightened back up so that I can put the bolts back in here and bolt this back down where it is. I think it's gonna work. I thought I was gonna have to order this whole reservoir, which I may order me one anyway just to replace it because I know it's broke, but I think this will get me by. Because actually, if you want to know the truth, I drive the C5 a little bit more than I drive the C6. The C6 is a weekend vehicle, and I don't know if that's as tight as that'll go. I don't think it is. Because once they get hot, I don't know if that cools off or what, but I'm gonna put a crescent wrench on it and see if I can tighten it up a little more. Because that's what I'm doing with C5 today. You saw the splitter. It's on the C6. Man, this car here is really something. Look at this car. This car doesn't have a blemish on it anywhere. But it rained today, and we've had some bad weather. Hadn't been able. I drove C5 yesterday, but I don't think I'm gonna go out in today because of the weather. It's been raining all morning. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna clean one day. I really think that this is gonna hold. Gotta do some cleaning up on the engine. Get it cleaned up like I want it. That's probably what I'm gonna spend today doing, is cleaning this engine up. But I'm gonna put some water in here. Like I said, I'm gonna get a crescent wrench and I'm gonna see if I can tighten this up some more. And I believe that's gonna hold that. I really do. Let me get a crescent wrench. All right, so I got it started up. It's raining. Need some belt dressing. Yeah. Not leaking. Not yet anyway. I don't think it is. That's on there. That clamp is on there. Yeah, that bad boy's on there. Tighten these up. So I'm gonna let that bad boy run for a little bit and see what happens. See if we let it get a little pressure on it and see how it goes. So I'm gonna go pick up some antifreeze, fill it on up, top it off. Well, I think it's ready to go. I think it's good to go. That doggone belt. I don't know what's going on with that. That bad boy is singing a song. Get a little belt dress and shoot on it. That boy's not leaking. I think it's going to do itself all right. Yeah, this thing had been, and the weird thing was I was having to put antifreeze in it, either antifreeze or water, and it wasn't any water showing up on the concrete, but it was spraying while I was driving it, and I guess it was leaking on something and burning off, but I didn't see any on the ground. But like by the end of the week, I would have to add to it because it was the needle would start moving on the inside. The gauge would start going past 220. And yesterday I was driving it and it went all the way to 260. And I ended up having to pull off the road, all of that. So I think I've got it though. I think I've got it. And I really think that's it. But I'm gonna finish washing off, and I'm gonna clean it up and get these ends cleaned up like I want it. Let me get started on that. And I intended to video the part when I had the reservoir off. I took it completely off. I didn't take all the hoses released, but I took it off, and I didn't get that. But it's running, and I think it's good to go. All right, so I'm back. I got the antifreeze, and I got a can of belt dressing, and I'm gonna try to stop that belt from squeaking. I don't know why it's squeaking like that, but it is. I'm gonna top this off with antifreeze. Cause I put water in it yesterday to get it home. Once I got home to find the leak, and so I didn't want to put any more water in it. I put a little in it, but I'm gonna top it off with antifreeze. Cause I try to run antifreeze year round in all of my vehicles. So when it gets cold, I don't have to put it in there. I'm gonna put antifreeze in it, and then I'm gonna start it up and see what it do. Okay, shoot a little belt dressing on here and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's quietening down. So I'm gonna top it off with this antifreeze. All right, so I got it topped off. No leak. And now she's running smooth. See where my gauge is. She should be running cool. Oh yeah, she's straight up. I think that has it. So I got that done. I'm gonna clean these engines up, and I'm gonna let you get her after once I get her cleaned up. I'm gonna let it run a little bit, let it heat up a little bit to make sure I don't have any leaks or anything. So I think I got it. I think that did it. This will not work, guys. That will not work on a water line, on a water hose, because you can't get it tight enough. I don't even know why they make these. What does it work on? You can't tighten that up. But anyway, I got another clamp. I only got one from a neighbor. This is the clamp I need where I can put a wrench on it. I'm gonna see if I can get this. I'm gonna have to get that one off of there. See, there's the end right there. I'm gonna have to get that back up on there like I had it before. Let me see if I can get it back up on there. Let's go. All right, so it's running. There's no leak. There it is. The gauge is standing straight up. And I think that's a wrap. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. We got the C5 rolling. It's running and ready to go. And I'll see you on the next one.